reacting to a YouTube video made by two Americans who recently had visited Dublin, Ireland, the Republic of Ireland, and have crazy experiences from their trip. This is a good one, guys. It's a little bit long, 16 minutes, so I'm trying not to make it too long. Stay tuned, get your popcorn ready. We're going to react to everything here. And it's great to see an outsider's perspective from 2025. So these lads just visited in August of 2025. This year, a few days ago, they posted this podcast. It's called The Palace. Shout out to them. And they're talking about, is Ireland beyond repair? This is an amazing video. I actually had 2 emails from two different people that sent me this one. So much love to all my loyal subscribers and Patreon supporters and all my supporters, my memberships as well. You guys are what makes the channel amazing. But of course, the mainstream media is dead. We like to see other people from other countries talk about the country here, because getting an insider's perspective, like I live here, I've lived here my whole life. It's grand getting my perspective every day. But getting foreign lads from the US perspective is a whole nother game. This one's going to be great. Let's get it.
I guess what it comes down to is it is fun seeing different places because it is completely different. Ireland was weird because I don't know the layout.
And I have a relation.
Yeah. Prior to going, you just don't understand the layout. Meaning that when you're in the city, you're in the city.
Yes.
And when you're not, you are so out of it. It's crazy.
You're out.
And everything's like a coastline.
Yes. Oh, there's so much coast. It's a damn island.
So Dublin couldn't be more like sorry, Mike's cook. Dublin could be more like Southie Boston to me, which is not the best.
It's not what I want.
So I've never been to Boston. I've only been in the US for like 6 hours before my whole life. But from what I've seen, Southie Boston is, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like more of the ghetto part of Boston. It's like more of the white ghettos of the USA, right?
What you want, and when you go out there, I mean, you take a train ride to get out of it. That's really what it comes down to, I think.
So they're comparing Dublin to Southie Boston. They're saying Dublin is this rough white ghetto, like Southie in Boston, which is not good. That's basically saying that Dublin is cooked.
Oh yeah, and it's probably not a long train ride to get out of the city.
It's not. You can take a train ride, you can take 45 minutes out, and then all of a sudden you're at the most beautiful coastline there is. And then out west is so gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
You can't even put it into words.
Staggered by it.
West is the best, of course.
Staggered by it. Absolutely staggered by how really incredible it is.
And I suppose if we ever go back, we're probably going to make our way out west immediately.
You have to have your headquarters in the west in order to enjoy all of that. You can make
my headquarters in the west. I've lived in the west, as we like to call it. We've lived in the west of Ireland for my whole life. You know, Dublin is great. It's the capital, a lot of culture. Great to see people from there. But definitely the west, Donegal, Cork, these different cultural capitals are amazing to see as well.
Day trip in the north. You could even, if you're going to stay in Ireland, you could make a few nights of the north if you felt like it. I've never been there. I just know that it's worth seeing.
And I think it's
Dublin is a day trip. Dublin is a day trip.
Dublin is the day trip.
Whoa, bro.
And honestly, I suppose you're going to go see Dublin Castle and all that crap, but...
No.
Well, we didn't really get in the gates,
we had a couple of situations. Not even a couple of situations, but sometimes they don't want to let people in.
Yeah, the gates were closed on us.
The gates, the portcullis.
We even tried making where were we? We were in Greystones.
Yeah, we went to Greystones. It's westerly, whatever, or southerly.
Yeah. Who knows?
There was a lot. There was quite a bit to see there. But the window that we were traveling, I guess we could have left. Well, the window that we were traveling and the time that we got there, it wasn't conducive to, I guess, staying there too much, unless you wanted to have a real cracker.
Well, Greystones was cool because, first off, it was gorgeous. Everything about it was perfect, but there's no hotels.
No tourists.
So we talked to some local folk out there, and they were saying that
he was also a foreigner.
Yeah, he was. He's Polish, I think.
Yeah, Polish.
So he was saying that you have to take a train in, you have to take a train out. And it's just, there's only the locals there. That's only people
That's the local that we got.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, Greystones is beautiful. I've been there a good few times. Absolutely unbelievable Greystones. But yeah, there's no hotels, so you can't actually stay there. And these lads were obviously in Dublin for the college football game, the American college football game. I think it was like Iowa versus Kansas or something like that, if I remember correctly. Because I was actually at that game. Okay, I was actually at the college football game. First time in my life I've ever been to any like American football event. It was sick to see. But they obviously took a day trip around Dublin, different parts, went to Greystones, and Greystones beautiful. I mean, oh my God. Some of the places in South Dublin unbelievable. Like the infrastructure, the flipping, the beautiful scenery, amazing. You know, absolutely amazing.
He was great.
He was actually really good.
He was very good.
All in all, my take from Ireland is you're realizing that they're going through hell.
Okay.
Before we get into the hell part, you know, a lot of people were complaining as well with this new American football game, the NFL game, Steelers versus some team, that the flipping prices of the hotels are too expensive. And like this is the price gouging that we do here in Ireland. If we want to have repeat tourism, we should be having regular prices. There shouldn't be any of this crazy price gouging that these hotels do. The hotels in Dublin are scandalous, and also in Mayo, and also in Galway, and also in Donegal. The hotels all over the country jack up their prices for the summer to absolutely destroy American and Canadian tourists and Australian tourists. It's just disgusting, lads. You know, this is what we're doing to our to our ancestors. You know, crazy stuff to our Irish dysphoria.
That's the local that we got. He was great.
He was actually really good.
He was very good.
All in all, my take from Ireland is you're realizing that they're going through hell.
Yes.
Okay, so
we have to say that.
You know what? That hit me the hardest when I got home. It was really staggering to see, but I kind of blocked it off.
Yeah.
But now that you say that, it's really,
Oh yeah.
it was really something. It was really something to behold, and they know, even the young people.
Yes.
Like
they're like nationalists.
Yeah, and I've said this in multiple videos. You know, the younger people, you know, 18 down and 25 downwards, are all nationalist, patriotic people. It's just sort of like boomer, you know, millennial. These people are all flipping left-wing woke Marxists. It's just crazy, guys. But the younger generation through TikTok, and TikTok kind of brainwashed people into communism a little bit, and the left is kind of being abducted by this communist brainwash ideology. But definitely the younger people in this country are more right-leaning.
They're with it. They know what the type of warfare that's being used against them in subtle ways. They know these things. They know the politicians are just biding time. They actually know these things and they're young. So I don't know what the hell is going to be happening in Ireland.
Like I can't I can't associate. When I was 20 years old, I didn't care nearly as much as they do at 20 years old.
Yep.
Right.
They are heavy in it. They feel like they're getting fucked.
Yes. Well, they know they're getting priced out of their homeland, they're replaced, and all this stuff.
Speaking of getting priced out, get this.
You said priced out, getting replaced. I mean, even if you don't believe in that, it is happening, guys. You know, the Irish people are definitely going to be the minority here, 100%. Whether you agree with different ideology or conspiracy theories, it doesn't really matter. I mean, what's happening is nobody can afford houses. The younger people, I can't afford a house. Nobody I know can afford a house unless you know, married some woman or something, and then you have this, you know, 40-year mortgage. But who wants that? You know, once you get into debt, you're a slave to the system. You know, this is the matrix slavery system that we have now.
We go to the Airbnb. We pull up in our car. First off, we're not getting very good treatment when it comes to the cleaning lady. We had to take a piss. We couldn't even go in there and take a piss.
We had to piss down our throat.
Yeah. So
the bitch didn't even leave soap. Stupid bitch.
We had no soap, nothing. So we pull up. You go inside. We've got like regular pay toll bullshit, right? Mm-hmm. Every 3 hours, you have to pay $20, even through the night.
Yeah, wake up. Eric, can you do the meter?
It's like we would have to do shifts because it's heavily patrolled.
You get booted.
You get a boot on your car. And we talked to the locals next door. They live there, and they said they're going to be up and down the street all night long waiting. Arse. They said they'd be right up your ass.
Up your arse. No, and it's absolutely crazy. Like, this is the thing, lads. The parking has gone insane as well. That means they said they were paying €150 per night just to park their car there with their rental car. Like, they don't have a car, but they have to pay rental. This is just crazy. The system is not set up for tourists. It's not. We are a failing country. In real time, Ireland is failing in real time. I truly believe that Ireland is being finished. We have about 5 to 10 years left. You need to get all your shit and get ready because it's over. You know, I truly think that. When I hear Americans talk about it, it's not good, guys. You know, this is a real game changer video. A lot of people don't understand why, but for lads like these who have never been to the country to say that it's a disaster, and our own politicians are just biding their time, they know what's happening. We're on a downward trajectory for sure.
No, they did. And this is now in a sense of, well, that's how you know you're living in a European country when well, of course, the people in power, they want the citizens dead. I mean, not even citizens, they want the natives dead.
Yep.
They want them priced out. They want them
replaced.
They want them replaced. They want them to have no money. They want them to have not enough money to get uppity. Let me just put it that way. Uh-huh. But it was...
it's crazy. It's absolutely disgusting.
In the United States, which is in a very, very poor state, it doesn't matter who's president. This isn't even. It's not even a. It has nothing to do with the sitting president or the administration. It's just the quality of life. It only goes down no matter who's in office. It goes down. It goes down. And the stuff that we're feeling right now was not like this 20 years ago.
Right.
It wasn't like this. But this is. It's still. It's a terror to behold a living through a steep decline of quality of life. It doesn't even matter who's in charge, and that's I see it. I guess I see it everywhere. I guess you got to worry about it here first, but you see it everywhere.
And that's why I say, like, I can't associate with the young kids there, but I'm also not 20 years old here.
Yeah.
Maybe 20-year-olds here are heavy into this stuff and they're feeling like the heat. But I will say, so that's one aspect. They're heavy into like the politics and they know they're getting screwed. They're getting priced out, given the fact that you can't even park on the road. You have to wake up in the middle of the night.
Even here, it shuts off at 6, 7, 8. I guess that's yeah.
It's $160 a day, and you got to be there. You've got to. In other words, you can't own a car and live.
So you can't own a car in Ireland. They want these 15-minute cities. It's horrendous. You know, they are literally destroying this country, and they know what they're doing. Like, this isn't done by chance. This is actually done on purpose. You know, I don't know what's going to happen in the next 10 years. It's scary stuff in this country, lads.
What I wanted to say was guns, because another thing was every single conversation that we got into with people, young, middle-aged, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Everybody was obsessed. If we said we were from America, they're like, "Do you have guns?" They were against it. And they don't even realize that if they had a gun, they'd shoot themselves in their own foot.
Yeah, well, if they had a gun, they'd change how things are done.
I couldn't believe it. They were like, "There's no need for that."
No?
There's no need for that. Like, you don't need guns. Like, what do you need guns for? Who are you going to shoot?
No, well, there's your answer right there. What do you need guns for? You go to your parking spot. If you have to pay for parking 24/7, every 3 hours, that's why you have guns. And
they're being funny here, but I absolutely love, and this is the American mentality. Like, we don't have this mentality in here in Ireland. We're all cocked. I mean, most people, when it comes to guns. Me, no. I think citizens should have weapons to protect ourselves, because some woman, you know, whatever, most men, we can't protect ourselves. You can't protect yourself. If some 3 or 4 guys come into your house, or two men break into your house, you're going to get killed. Your whole family's going to die. In the US, you have a gun to protect yourself. The reason the US has guns is to protect their government from turning tyrannical, like, let's say, the German Nazi state, and then killing off the people, whatever. That could theoretically happen here in Ireland. A lot of people think that could never happen. Guys, we are absolutely finished. If any government was to basically declare anything in the country that we don't agree as a collective, how are we supposed to stop them? You have nothing that you can protect yourself or fight back with.
Look, saying that is not going to translate.
The criminals here don't even have guns, and it's fine. Everything's fine here. I'm like, everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's not fine.
No, nothing is fine. Well, at least in Dublin, what I've seen, nothing. I
love that.
Yeah, Dublin. I
love that. Nothing is fine. To say the criminals don't have guns, the criminals have AR-15s. I put up a video 3, 4, 5 days ago with the criminals in Dublin. They raided their house. They have AR-15s. They have handguns. The criminals all have guns. The citizens, the legally, us citizens, we have nothing. You know, your daddy's shotgun, like, is not going to protect you from anything. So it's just ridiculous. This country is cooked. We're cooked, guys. You know, we never put in anything into the Constitution for us to protect ourselves. We never even put in the Constitution for freedom of speech. I mean, who wrote that Constitution? A few good guys, but yeah, they left out from some key things.
Granted, we're getting like the negative because Dublin is
a city.
It's a city. It's like Southie Boston,
and it's a rather major city.
It is, yeah. And it doesn't take long to get out of it. And as soon as you get out of it, I can't say enough. It is so beautiful, pretty wherever else. I mean, wherever else we went.
Oh my God! Everywhere outside of the cities, and we've only seen very limited. We didn't see any of the places that people would even ask.
And I do tour guides, so if anyone from anywhere else is watching, hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on Twitter, on Facebook. I do my own personal tours, licensed tour guide, so come check it out if you want to come to the west of Ireland, because I live here in the west, the Wild Atlantic Way. I do tours all the time, every week. So the tours here are beautiful. Dublin is great too, but I specialize in the west of Ireland. The Cliffs of Moher, beautiful areas.
It was absolutely staggering. I mean, shocking to be there.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
A European.
We're gonna go back.
Oh man,
we have to go back and explore more of the west and the north.
The west and the north are what to be explored. I really don't have the time to talk politics with Dubliners. I really just don't. They wouldn't, even if you told them what was coming, or what happens if you don't have like even if they need to hear it, they don't want to hear it, or
Yes.
even, you know what I mean? Like,
this is amazing. Even if you tell most people, lefties or just woke lefties and that kind of thing, if you tell most people in Ireland, and I'm talking about the ethnically Irish people, because we're just killing ourselves. We're literally destroying our own country. If you tell them, oh, why you should have guns, what's coming to this country, this kind of thing, they don't want to listen. They don't care. They're just this Marxist communist ideology. It's disgusting. The country's cooked, guys. We're cooked.
Well, let me say this. It's not like we talk to them, but there's another disturbing thing. And maybe I'm saying this to blanket every country, and this was another issue that hit us hard. We went to a place, Greystones, and we were on a beach, and then this could not be any prettier. This town is out
I would say this is a landmark.
Yeah, this is a postcard perfect.
Yeah, this is not a normal place.
Awesome.
And we're not talking about regular Caribbean either.
I mean, cobblestone, perfect stores, perfect bars, restaurants. Everybody's friendly. Everybody's rich.
Greystone's amazing.
The beach was gorgeous.
Greystones.
And then all of a sudden we're on the beach, and prior to we saw a couple Palestine flags, right?
Sure.
And we said, well, that's, again, we've seen this a bunch already. We're like, why do they give a fuck so much here?
Now look at the state. Go to Dublin and see what's happening. Why do you give a damn about Palestine?
We go down.
I'm not here to talk Palestine. Then.
No, but we go down to the beach. Now this is like yuppity. It is. This is people are doing like every woman in the town is part of a yoga
They're
class.
gathering at the beach.
It was awesome.
They were doing yoga, and they did. After that, they went to a pretty. I mean, we're New Englanders. We know all this stuff. It's real. I mean, I wouldn't say it's not freezing, but it's a pretty chilly, pretty cold plunge.
Yep. Right thereafter, right after the yoga thing, everybody jumps in the water. Like, to me, it seemed great.
It was very. It's something you would see in a movie that is about small towns or villages.
Yep. So that was cool, but they were doing that. The whole town had like a parade. Free Palestine.
There was a Palestine parade. It seemed to be a silent parade until they gathered by the beach that we were at. But I wasn't disturbed by the sound. But there was
a couple hundred people that came down that thing.
Yeah, the Palestinian flags are in Ireland.
In Ireland.
They're in Ireland.
Where Ireland is going faster than shit down a toilet.
Or Ireland is being absolutely eradicated. There's a lot of, tribal warfare from the Bible, tribal envy from the Bible. There's a lot of envy when it comes to Ireland and Germany and a lot of these places. England, there's a lot of envy, envy, biblical envy, cultural envy. It comes for us all, depending on where you're from. It's just the way it is on our timeline here. It's just the way things go. Ireland is very, very. It's cascading into no coming back zone. Now, look, I was not.
Yeah, and it's already, in my opinion, in the no coming back zone. Hopefully, we're right on that teetering edge here. We're right on the no coming back zone. But we're protesting about Palestine, all these different places, and the country is just going to shit. Like, you can make your voice be heard, and I'm all for it. Go back and check out my old videos. You guys know who I support. I've said it countless times, right? You want to be on the side of, ethnically and morally good. But at the same time, guys, we're talking about the country. Ireland is just going into the shitter, and they're caring about other places. What about putting Ireland first? It's disgraceful. This is literally disgraceful.
I expected, last time I saw an update in Ireland, I saw Molotov cocktails, I saw the police out there, I saw migrant hotels, if you will, being burned down. I didn't see anything of that. I didn't see an oversaturate. I wasn't really on the lookout. I was just staggered by being in another country because I love it so much. But I didn't, other than the security being usually foreign and all of the sanitation workers being Irishmen. Being straight white Irishmen was very interesting to me.
Construction workers.
In a place that needs immigration, that needs a labor force. We got freaking older white.
Sonny Jim.
It doesn't matter whatever word you want to use to describe these people. Irishmen. It was very. That was very disturbing to me, considering that immigration is a thing there. Therefore, why aren't those people doing that?
No. That's a good point. You said, why aren't the other people, the immigrants, doing all these sanitation jobs, bringing out the bins and that kind of thing? Like, why aren't they doing these jobs? Well, that's it, guys. All the flipping foreigners have the great jobs in this country, and then all the Irish people get the shit jobs. We're cooked. And then everyone's caring about other countries in the Middle East. Like, come on, man, come on. And now people might say, oh, these guys or whatever, but like, it's seriously like that, man. It's just crazy.
No, the jobs, and we've heard gripes from people. The jobs are given to foreigners over the natives.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
look, we heard it from. Well, we heard it from real lads. Let me put it that way.
Real lads.
Real lads.
Yep. We met up with some real lads.
Yeah, absolutely disgraceful. Let me know your thoughts on that. I thought that was a great segment to talk about. You know, definitely the palace. These lads have common sense, more so than most people in this country. You know, nobody wants to talk about weapons here. Nobody wants to talk about anything to protect themselves. Nobody wants to talk about how the country is being ruined by globalists, that kind of stuff, globalist, Marxist, communist ideology. They just care about countries in the Middle East fighting. Just trivial stuff, guys. Just absolutely trivial stuff. You know, it's something that you can bury your head in the sand, but it's another thing living here and like seeing the transformation. It's just a disaster. It's a nightmare. I love you all. Hit that join link underneath the video. Become a member today because you'll never see these stories on the mainstream media. The mainstream media is dead. We have 20 plus members now. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.